Hello, Nick. So this is just my feedback on your progress, and I think it's looking great, and you're doing a great job. And then I can totally see that this is you, in fact, and it's really interesting that you are using this kind of a fluid shape to express your facial features. It is all good, but at the same time, I kind of want to see more you in it. That means that not like how you look, but your artistic style to it. So right now, I can see that you got some happening, but I kind of want to see a little bit of a different more than this. So you can, if you are thinking about sticking with this kind of a fluid form, you can really emphasize it by breaking this down into even smaller pieces and then kind of create this really crazy almost maze looking pattern within your composition, so that you create really strong unity within the different shapes here and there, because right now the only thing that is unifying this shape is by the color. In this case, it will be shades, but I want you to introduce a little bit more of a unity. At the same time, I think about the how you can balance your composition. So if you take a look at this right now, in this half of your face is really empty. So if I'm not sure it's intentional, but I kind of like this happening going on because it creates really strong symmetry. So if you are thinking about doing that, you can think about how you can even emphasize it even stronger. So having it just empty like this, I don't think it does. I don't think it creates that kind of emphasize that kind of asymmetrical balance to it. I feel like just introducing something a tiny little bit, say for instance, like if I were to introduce something, introduce something. Just a small amount, nothing too complicated or anything like that, but something just to kind of like let the viewers know that your design is this asymmetry is intentional, rather than you just not leaving it looking like it's unfinished. So if you are going to pull off like a asymmetrical balance like that, you have to make it intentional. Otherwise, it'll look like a mistake or something else. So you can just include little things here and there just to really emphasize your balance to it. And I really want to like back to the first thing that I mentioned, breaking down these, introducing a little bit more of your stylistic choice. This thing is just big void right there, right? So I want to see what you can do with this shape right here and make it somewhat interesting. So I think, for example, I did like a really rectangular kind of pattern to it. You don't have to do that. I'm not saying that you to follow that, but I want to see that kind of a introducing your own style to your overall composition. So I can't wait to see what you're going to be achieve. And another thing is that think about the framing itself. So right now, I understand that this is the beginning stage of your project, but after you're done with it, think about how you can frame it differently. So for instance, take a look at this navigator. So if you frame it like this, it totally is totally different design now, right? Whereas if you have just put it in the center like this, I mean, this is fine, but I feel like this kind of the mood that you got going on, a little bit, making a little bit close up, I think it does the better. It evokes that kind of certain emotion a lot better. Oh, I love that, right? So let me see. Yeah, that is just cool, So think about how you can use this power of framing, and then just experiment with different things, and then come up with the best framing that you want to. And I think that if you just hit that fix that two things, and I think it's a great work of art. So awesome job, and I look forward to talking to you soon about this. All right.